Hello, 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 and welcome to Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast with Entertainment and the Podswoggle Title Tournament live on Twitch and also available to you on YouTube after the fact. I'm your host, your play-by-play man, and your color commentator, Chris Mullen. Thank you for joining me once again in the best in computer simulated video game wrestling this month. One of our favorite tournaments. It is the Fan Choice, the Listener Submission Tournament. We go to Twitter at Podswoggle, and you guys give us your recommendations for who should compete for the Podswoggle title tournament in computer simulated one-on-one video game action. The members of the Swoggle Squad determine who will be representing them in those matches. We simulate them, and at the end of the evening, we will have probably one a very weird Podswoggle champion. We've been doing this for the past couple years, and it's always been a very interesting tournament. In fact, if I'm looking at my history here, because I keep copious notes, former winners of this tournament, Jason Voorhees successfully defended his title against such luminaries as Pepsi Man, Phil Collins, and Ace Ventura back in 2016. In 2017, this tournament was won by Captain Crunch, starting his epic championship reign, defeating the likes of Waluigi, Rick Ross, and the Shockmaster. And then last year, this tournament was won by Thanos. So 2 times the champion has walked into this tournament and walked out of it as champion. Thanos last year defeated Ryan Styles, Jughead, and Teddy Roosevelt, just to name a few. This year, a lot weirder, a lot different. Stan the Dread Bear has torn 2 possible heroes, Mean Bean Okerlund or Charlie Way. Well, you're not going to be disappointed, I hope, with either one. Welcome, Stan the Dread Bear. Allow me to go on to the Twitterverse and let everyone know that the tournament is going to begin very, very shortly. Also, of course, we will have the Heels and Heels tournament. Unfortunately, the Heels did not get an opportunity to send me their picks. So, as we did a couple months ago, we'll be going random. What's going on B-Sum? And determine who's going to compete for said championship. Of course, the current reigning defending champion. Also, yeet! Your current reigning defending champion is the only normal person in this tournament. It is The Miz. He's representing Rich Camelucci. Rip is also being represented tonight by 2 other competitors. I have a 25% chance of walking home with the championship. Spencer's still looking for his first championship. I think that tonight is his best chance to do it. And of course, Wid and Tope hoping to get back to the promised land they've been so many times before. It is going to be a very, very good tournament. We are live on Twitch. 69,000 2K points. Nice. Gotta move my DVD tower. I'm having trouble seeing the bottom message there. We are live on Twitch. Come join the insanity, as I'm saying, on twitch.tv. I cannot type the word Twitch to save my life. And Patrick, you did not miss anything. We are just getting started. I'm sending out the customary Twitch message. Also message the Discord. Live on Twitch. You know what? I'm feeling frisky tonight. We're going to start with our Podswoggle Championship match. Lies. John the Booth Killings won the title. I'm so glad that you took that back because I had no way of figuring out what the hell it was going to be. Or no, it was Jonathan. It was like Jonathanos Taylor Thomas. But I looked. There was no John Wilkes Booth. So we just went with it. We're gonna start with the Podswoggle title match. The Miz is your current champion. He somehow survived Money in the Bank last month and became Podswoggle champion. He will be taking on one of 2 representatives of your current champion, and it is one of Stan the Dry Bears. I'm surprised there isn't a creative wrestler for R-Truth in that Civil War outfit. Fair. It is Charlie Way, which is just Charlie from It's Always Sunny. Charlie Day, that is. Fat as can be. He's ranked better than The Miz. We'll keep entrances on just for shits and giggles, but you better believe we got to put that Podswoggle Championship on the line. Opening up tonight's event, So the Miz, man, picked a weird month to be champion, let me tell you. He ended the reign of Matt Taven, which I was fine with, even though Matt Taven was my representative. Thank you, B. Sumner, for that conflicted month of my life. So Charlie Way, for those of you who, most of you who are on right now, obviously listen to the podcast. But if you're watching it back on YouTube, or if you're not aware, we figured out that I'm basically Charlie Day in terms of like how I just like freak out and get things and yada yada yada. So I made the comment that I was Charlie Weak, indicating that I'm heavier set now that I am. I used to look like Charlie Day. And Rich, I believe, is the one who said, no, you're Charlie Way, and took off and ran with it. I made stuffed peppers at work today. Bought some home, and I'm watching this. Let's do this, boys. Sounds good, Tyler. And here comes Charlie Way. Now, my It's Always Sunny knowledge is limited at best. I probably have not watched since like season 2 or 3, but I know that one of the guys got very fat for a season or two purposefully, so that's the only reference I'm going to be able to make here. Tempted to actually change my Twitter handle to Charlie Way. Stan the Dry Bears had a very, very, very long run. That is a deep cut Podswoggle reference. Basically just Shawn Michaels' entrance. Fat Mac, there you go. Thank you. Coming out to Pomp and Circumstance. He could become Podswoggle champion right now, just like that. You're a stand for Stan the Dry Bear, is what it is. Normally I would immediately skip past this Miz entrance, but I gotta see him come out with the Podswoggle championship at least once, get it documented on the record. The bright lights. The title looks good on him, I must say. Podswoggle championship. Fuck you, Dave Johnson. Never again the ugliest championship. Now the 24/7 title's in effect. Bright lights, big shitty. Should change my Twitter handle to Everyday Mullet has given me for the 4 years I've been around. It's so many changes, Tyler Byrne. That should last me a few years. If y'all do end up going with the all-time redraft at Podslam, can the champion please make Rich take Double J? Well, it's better than Widden taking him in like round 3 of the actual one that we did a couple years back, which is why Widden lost that. That gorgeous Podswoggle championship. Charlie Way and The Miz. Dem side plates, though. The bells rung. We're underway. Both men punch each other immediately. White and Nerdy is here. What is going on? Charlie Way with a nice belly-to-back suplex on The Miz. I would love a beverage. Thank you so much. Soda, please. A nice spinning leg drop. Nice agility there by the big man. Nice shoulder tackle there by The Miz. Fuck you, I like to make money, Jeff Jarrett should be the quote he's forced to say when you draft him. The towel in the back pocket, really ready for Charlie work. Miz getting some yes kicks in on Charlie Way. Nice double axe handle, the large back. Was shocked I actually found a Charlie Day, and was shocked how easy it was to make him fat as shit. The draft. How about you draft an all-decade roster? Ooh, I like that. Please keep spitballing ideas for our Podslam show. Samantha, you're very ill right now, so don't tempt me into verbally abusing you, please. Don't come up with bad ideas like that. For all my Sunny fans, I guess Charlie Way is the wild card bitches in the tournament. It's what you think Augie could do a particular decade. Ooh, that's actually very funny, is to figure out how many people he would take that would totally not be in the 2010s. Also, are you doing a lethal lottery anymore? So we didn't do it last year. It was just kind of a creative decision on my end, and it didn't really fit into like the schedule. I'm definitely down to do it again it just, the problem that happened with it was like 400 cards. Like I felt bad leaving anybody out, but then I had too many people in, so I don't necessarily want to do it for our live show, because also with it not being a wrestling themed anymore, want to make sure it's as accessible to people as possible. Charlie Way, top rope, tomahawk chop. Miz blocks it. Just give Augie the PWA list for the decade. Yeah, I'm going to hand Augie 10 more magazines he's ever held in his life. Augie, no, that's too much work for him. You think Augie's going to turn a page to jerk off? No. Charlie Way, nice move in the corner there. Got a little bit of Jeff Hardy, it looks like, in him. Maybe that's why he has the handkerchief in the back pocket. Pin on the Miz, new Podswoggle champion, no. So yeah, so I definitely think we're going to do some kind of a draft. I also, my favorite show, my favorite live Podswoggle show of like the 4 or 5 that we've done has always been us doing the 92 Rumble, because it's the one I remember the most. As Charlie Way goes to the top rope, but also I feel it was like our funny show and gave everybody the most to do. So if we can watch something again, that'd be nice. Top rope code breaker by Charlie Way. He's got the Miz down. He's kind of like did like a little like shoulder thrust at the Miz, looked like. Miz, cocky, confident, literally has not pinned or submitted anybody to win this tournament. Just had to grab a title twice. Charlie Way. Oops, and setting the Miz up for maybe a belly-to-back suplex as my daughter blabbers upstairs. Nope, never mind, just wants her mother. Charlie Way went for a Tree of Woe dropkick on the Miz. Ref way out of position, count of 2 only. Charlie Way and CM Punk versus Mule Store and Big Papa Pump book it. Man, you can't put me and Punk on opposite teams, although it's CM Punk, you never know. Oh yeah, that's also when I took a bump in the back of that big-ass curve in front of Bughouse, yeah. Seriously, why are those curves so fucking... It's Chicago, man. Everything's bigger. Charlie Way really wrenching at the Miz here on the submission. Miz will get out of it. Miz, Miz looking for skull-crushing finale. Way gets out of the full Nelson part of it. Back elbows the Miz. Big trademark clothesline from the Miz in the corner. Oh, nope. I was going for skull crushing again. Said it's a side Russian leg sweep. Miz throws Day off. Day whips him into the corner. Another nice countered back elbow by the Miz. Charlie Way sent over the top rope. Now, kind of snapmaring him in, kick to the back, fundamentals from the Miz. Miz just like Tim Duncan, the big fundamental. 1 count only. Charlie Way, all that weight, allowing him to propel out of any pin attempt pretty easily. Miz up against the ropes. Miz not letting him stay there very long. Got these two back and forth with these strikes, countering each other over and over again. Charlie Way really wants to go over, looks like this belly-to-back suplex, shoulder thrust. Miz scouts it. Haymakers being thrown. Charlie Way surprised he can get his leg up that high for that kick. The big fundamental. Norman Smiley's underrated second finisher. Nice backflip by the big man. Miz went for a flying neckbreaker. Totally misses. Instead of like the big wiggle, which basically looks like doggy style, it's just pantomiming missionary sex. So the big fundamental is. Miz sends Charlie off the ropes. Big boot. That's literally all Norman talked about during our seminar fundamentals. Hey, man. Lucha Verde's got the inside scoop. Gotta know them fundamentals. Also, when's All Might? All Might is next. All Might is next. I'm glad you'll be here so you can give the references. Power bomb by Charlie Way. Hooks onto the pin. And we have a new Podswoggle champion. Charlie Way has pinned The Miz. And our first match of the evening is our first title change. And at the moment, I am your Podswoggle Swoggle Squad champion. Milk steaks for everybody. Charlie Way. Yes, I won in 2 ways. One in that he's my representative, and 2 in that people basically think this is me. So I now just broke apart from Rich. I am now the all-time record holder. That is my 11th Swoggle Squad championship. We'll see if... Thank you, Samantha, for being the perpetual bitch that you are. Coming in hot. Charlie Way, your new champion. Will he end the night as champion? For some reason, I thought the name was Charlie Way. No, he's not jacked at all. He's got pounds on him. The Miz's reign ends very unceremoniously. All right, now I just got to hold, baby. Tag team with Shelton Kurds. Charlie Way. New Podswoggle champion. World's greatest tag cheese. All right, we will move on to the aforementioned All Might. No, it's fine. It's fine. Spencer, the anime enthusiast. So, yeah, the guy's rated at 100. I have no idea who or what he is. But everything I looked up says he's, invincible. So, yeah, so he's 100. So this is Spencer's best chance. But first, he has to topple Rich's second of 3 picks, making his return, the notorious Big E, which is just the notorious B.I.G. with Big E Langston's moveset. So this is Spencer's one chance here of 8. Rich has already lost his champion. And now he's got Big E competing as well. And his third pick is Mean Bean Okerlund. So Rich is having a very poor run as champion. All right, they're in this dingy indie arena. Good Lord! So that was the fastest I've ever seen a giant move, and he just did a spinning Polish hammer. Good, he's huge. What is happening? He just broke Big E's legs. This is going to end quicker for Big E than that one car trip he took in the spring of '97. Tilt the World by All Might. Big E, Big E, Big E. Can't you see? Sorry, I'm reading this. Sometimes your moves just hypnotize me. I guess so they're like, Big E, Big E, Big E. Can't you see? I'm trying to work on my Morrow there. His big move is called the United States of Smash. So do it that way, I like it. He is fucking killing Big E. Big E has got no offense in at all. He's trying to punch that hat off of his head. Oof, big knee drop as well. I'm starting to think that I'd accidentally say I was being Big E. Like, what is happening here? He's dragging him already. This could be over. We've never had a squash match before, but this could be it. 1, 2, no, a long 1 count. All Might. He's already wake-up taunting the notorious Big E. Oh, and a huge punch. Is that his finisher? Is just that punch? It sure is, my God. That was the first bona fide squash match I think we've ever had in this tournament's history. This Spencer, get ready to be champion. I don't need to see Notorious murdered twice. It's much cooler with the anime effects. Well, that was cool enough. What has Spencer done? Spencer knows what he's doing. He's got Apollo Crews' theme for some reason. There's some glitch in there on the face scan. He took my pick. All Might. Is that on purpose? I don't fucking know. Lucha, is that on purpose? Wanna know who's getting banned next? Yeah, well, maybe we'll have to unban Thanos so All Might can wrestle Thanos. All Might, your winner. Moving on to the second round, making my night a lot quicker. And Rich, in a span of 20 minutes, has lost 2 of his 3 picks. I think the game made it a squash since his overall is 100, possibly. Well, Big E was no slouch. Big E was an 84. We've never had an actual squash before.
We've had people with 100 Russell, right?
Yes, he's one of my 5 picks. All right, well, let's just see if Rich's night is done completely, huh? Let's go to the well, actually, we gotta do heels and heels. So I'm gonna do. They didn't give me picks, so we're gonna do our first match. Is just gonna be randomized. So I'll go to the female roster. I will hit random, and whatever happens is who we get. Ivory will be our representative for the first one, and then I'll go to custom superstars, and then I will go random, and we got Mary Kate Olsen, made her debut in the Rumble this year. So this will be our heels and heels matchup, and then the Pink Ranger will take on a roster member here in the second round later on. So Ivory and Mary Kate Olsen. Kimberly, if you will, the Pink Power Ranger, will be coming on later. She ended the epic reign of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Her weird pantsuit. Loading screen gave me another future entry. Pacey Evans. So this Joshua Jackson in fucking stirrups? Is this Joshua Jackson? Lee, I've nailed it. Pastry Evans also works. Or Macy Evans. She just decked out like in 1997 hip-hop gear. Like rapper Mace. Spot Monkey, my white friend Bill, RJ, Vegeta, and all my. So I got 4 of the 5. Of course, nobody made an RJ Mills, because in true RJ spirit and form, they're all way too lazy to make an RJ. So Ivory, of course, trying to follow in the footsteps of Jacqueline, who had a very impressive Heels and Heels title reign a couple years ago as a WWE Hall of Famer, earning her keep. You went with Mace. I went with Macy Gray. Macy Evans. She just has that VMA where Macy Gray just like her dress just had when her album was coming out written on it. God damn, RJ. Ivory having a full blown like fit. Mary Kate rolls out. Ivory slowly following her out there. Ivory smashing Mary Kate's head into the table. Nice series of strikes. Ivory going to town on Mary Kate Olsen. Of course, you always have to wonder if you're actually wrestling Mary Kate Olsen or if it's Ashley. Gonna use every medium to say Tope bring back hashtag Tope Raps. This count is at 7 or 8. Mary Kate gets Ivory and herself back in. This is for Heath Ledger. Good lord. Tope is still not responded. Tope has he even seen my my message today? No, he's still not seen my Facebook message earlier on today. Oh, hi. Heels and Heels. This is your championship match I booked. What's going on? One of them still has an eating disorder. Why are we shitting on the Olsen twins? What is happening? I don't... No, I'm not laughing. I just was like surprised by the answer. I don't believe so. Thank you, Stan. Anytime you mention Augie in the Discord, you have to tag him in it, or else he still won't see it.
Augie doesn't understand what's happening.
Augie
and your mom have that.
Augie's like, why are we talking about Discord when I have Discord right here? And he holds up, I made Augie a Marx Brothers. Yeah. Heels, who do you want the other roster member to compete later on against the Pink Ranger? Let us know in the chat. Any roster member you want. Augie finally told me yesterday that he can go to Daytona on Saturday when we've had tickets for over a month. So yeah, Lucha, are you still going to Fyter Fest? Yeah, there is a randomizer, so I can just do random. That's how we got on Ivory. Ooh. Where are you sitting, and what are you doing before and after? Because we should meet up. I know I have to come back on Sunday. Me and Augie will be back. And I'm bringing my wife. I am not. Yeah, I'm bringing.
Yeah, you are bringing your
I'm bringing my road wife. I'm bringing my road wife. I'm bringing Augie.
Oh, we have DMs.
Yeah, slide in the. You can slide into mine. You slide. I think so. Don't slide into Augie's DMs because you'll never come out. You'll come back a totally. You'll come back a totally different person. Yeah, I worked that day, but we're getting in. We're getting in probably around like. Well, yeah, it depends on what time Augie's ass gets here. We got to check.
So you'll be there on Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna get a hotel. We have a hotel. We got to check in, and then we're just gonna go pretty much straight there, get some food. Ivory with an X Factor, Bella Buster, Ivory Coast, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. Learned that the hard way. Ivory, the pin on Mary-Kate Olsen. No, 2 count. Sliding into Augie's DMs is like diving into Scrooge McDuck's vault. Yeah, but it's just filled with vaginas. The first time Augie said, I don't know, I'm making Augie like this old-timey comedian. I don't know if you can slide in my DMs. I'm out of Robitussin. Oh, man. Ivory, nice forearm or elbow smash. Gut wrench. The ref totally blocked. Ivory, nice. Fisherman's carry into like a Michinoku driver. Covers her. No, still another 2 count. Mary-Kate resilient. She's got Ivory. Gonna lean her up against the ropes. Kicks her in the stomach. Maybe looking for a... This is like a Shining Wizard of some sorts. Yes, Shining Wizard leaned up against the ropes. Gonna drag her. Gonna try to pin her here. Is that enough? Mary-Kate Olsen looking to advance to the finals against Ivory. No, 2 count only. Maybe in order to beat her, Shining Wizards, it might take 2. It Takes 2, that Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen movie starring Kirstie Alley and Steve Guttenberg. Ivory, pin, no. Boo. Hey, sorry. Sorry, this is the best I can come up with in a New York minute. You would know all the Olsen Twin movies, mullet. Hey, I'm a big... Brother for Sale, one of my favorite cassettes. So I know someone who thinks Dave Meltzer is cute. Slap them in the face. Another X Factor. That was a bad joke. The audience is laughing. Our lips are sealed. Ivory. Oh, no! Another 2 count. It has taken 2 X Factors to not beat Mary-Kate Olsen. If you think Dave Meltzer is cute, Ivory trying to cheat to win. I actually love It Takes 2. It's a fine film. I had the clamshell back in the day. Drop kick right in Ivory's chest by Mary-Kate. Thank you, everybody, for distracting me on this Dave Meltzer cute thing. Oh, what's this? Oh, got a look at her. Look at the strong style label lock here. Mary-Kate Olsen. Did she tap? Nope. I think Ivory got out of it. This match has been 5 times as long as All Might. Sizing each other up. Cobra clutch backbreaker. Finish your Meltzer thought. I hate him. If you think he's cute, get new eyes. Isn't it just a ripoff of the Parent Trap? Yes, it is. I have actually seen it, just what it looks like. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, I think it's like actually, except like in the Parent Trap, one isn't like dirty, and like one isn't like dignified. Like they're just like 2 regular girls, right?
In the Parent Trap, one is English, so yes, one is dignified, and the other one's American, so yes.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. But then like they really amp it up, and It Takes 2. I feel like. Also, the Parent Trap doesn't have Steve fucking Guttenberg in it. I don't think I can tell my wife that. Oh. Well, you know what? Look at it this way. She's with you and not him, so she does have good taste at the end of the day. Tyler. I'm guessing she's the one who thinks Dave Meltzer is cute. Ugh. Well, you know what? Hey, my wife has plenty of flaws, so.
Right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know. You have plenty of flaws.
You've never asked me my thoughts on Dave Meltzer.
Because you'll just do it to antagonize me. Ivory, second rope, superplex on Mary-Kate Olsen. She's asking for me. Well, she ain't gonna get me. Mullet, I swear to God, my jaw dropped so far down, I immediately said I have to tell Mullet. Ivory, the pin on Mary-Kate, still only a 2. Ivory starting to get frustrated here. Mary-Kate, another Cobra Clutch backbreaker. Making the crowd go crazy. This crowd is into this match. A little yes chant. Wasted too much time pinning Ivory. Only a 2. Coming up after, we have 2 big, hot and heavy first round Podswoggle matches coming up after this. Mean Bean Okerlund versus Officer Magnum from Shakara. And then our main event of the first round, the KoolAid Man versus Hip Hop Brock Lesnar. Those are 2 main events anywhere and nowhere in the world. Mary-Kate slapping down a rest hold. This is when we would normally go to commercial break, but just like WWE, no more matches during commercial breaks. No comment further. Look, I like Jillian's mask. Yep. They had an Eyes Wide Shut party at Jillian's daycare today. I don't know why. It's very weird to say. Ivory, the pin on Mary-Kate. All of a sudden, she got her. Sorry, I was playing with this mask and making that Eyes Wide Shut joke. Didn't see the final move, but Ivory is your winner. So we'll see her later on tonight taking on either the Pink Ranger or another roster member. Mary-Kate, valiant effort, couldn't get the job done. Looks like she, I'm out of Olsen twin references, so never mind. Ivory, excited? Mary-Kate Olsen is leaving the tournament. To grandmother's house she goes. There you go. Thank you, Wine and Ordinary. Ivory wins it. All right, so now let's see how fucked Rich Camelucci is as champion. I think this is the first time ever that the champion will be out in the first round, potentially. It's in TakeOver Chicago, so it's right in his backyard. Widden's pick, something I think we've been wanting to do for a very long time. Finally, somebody flew with a police dog. It's Officer Magnum from Chicago and Shakara. Now, I'm going to explain what you're about to see. So I found many Mean Gene Okerlunds, of course. But they all had some facial scanning technology. Couldn't make him just green. So I had there's the Gene Okerlund I found, right? Pretty good Mean Gene. Couldn't make him green or beanish at all. So instead, what I had to do was take a bean and Mean Gene him up. So I found somebody called Green Bean and made him Mean Bean Okerlund. He's rated a fucking 93. So here we go. This is what we're doing. I don't know why someone would make that and call him Green Bean. This is a nightmare I had once. He just looks like an alien politician. But yeah, I tried multiple Mean Genes. None of them worked. Oh my god, he's huge. Officer Magnum looks like Teen Wolf. The literal horror. I imagine Robotnik in Okerlund suit, but okay. Really? 93? Hey, Win, what's going on? Officer Magnum just has the big boss man's moveset. Oh my god, look at Mean Bean Okerlund. Rich might be in business still. Oh, Officer Magnum smashed down on the knee. I mean, let's be fair. He is a dog. He's just a dog. This ain't Air Bud. He's big men tonight. We might be shaping up for a Mean Bean Okerlund All Might final. First time I heard Mean Bean Okerlund, I was hoping it was a Mr. Bean pun. Will it just be Mean Gene in a worse suit? Oh, he's got good boy written on his ass. That's fun. Officer Magnum. Dragon screw leg whipped there by Mean Bean Okerlund. Oh, nice version of it. Looks like Heath Slater's old finisher. Now picking him up. Got him up in a glam slam. Is Magnum the Phoenix Suns mascot? No, there was just a police dog, and I named him Officer Magnum. Am I really the only one who played Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine? Yes, but it appears as though you are. Yes, because everyone else had a Super Nintendo. Oh, there's the Dream DT, I believe it's called. Mean Bean Okerlund is quite a moveset. I spoke too soon about the demise of Rich in this tournament. Officer Magnum fighting valiantly. Now taking the time to wear down Mean Bean. Look at the nice head scissors takedown. Officer Magnum. I'll be calling for backup here in a few moments. Mean Bean the cover. Count of 2 only. Look at Mean Bean's face. He can't believe it. Well, it's a horrifying face. When Officer Magnum's the normal looking one in the match, you know there's something wrong with the match entirely. Can't keep a good boy down. Nice spine buster by Officer Magnum. Rich trying to avoid getting swept out, running headbutt. Dream's moves always look so weird to me. In the game they do, because the mechanics of whoever was mocapping them. Mean Bean. Stomping away some animal cruelty here. Officer Magnum takes a powder. Mean Bean slides out. A double countout here would mean that Charlie Way would go directly into the championship. Lumbar check. Don't know how that would hurt a dog. Well, I mean, anything hurt a dog. But Mean Bean. This guy's brawling out on the floor. Not sure what the count is at because I cannot see the referee. There's a reverse suplex by Mean Bean. Count is at 6 or 7 if I'm not mistaken. Mean Bean will throw Officer Magnum back into the ring. Gets back in as well. Officer Magnum kind of looks like Lon Chaney's Wolfman. Another head scissors takedown. What have you done to us with Mean Bean Mullet? Look, I blame... No one had a good non-face scanned Mean Gene Okerlund for me to make green. That's what happened. Nice suplex there. And now, with that suplex, Officer Magnum thinks it's enough. Maybe we'll be rid of Mean Bean right now. Nope, only a 2. Of course, as I mentioned, Officer Magnum, police officer, has the big boss man's moves. Maybe looking for that boss man slam anytime. Nice. Another strong spinebuster style maneuver there. Green Bean punches him right in the stomach. And a overhead belly to belly of sorts. Mean Bean looks like Shrek fucked a Conehead. He looks like the alien from Mac and Me got malaria. This is the one instance where a Mac and Me reference is not pretty nice. I hate you. I hate all the bad things in life happen to you. Officer Magnum busted open another head scissors. I don't know if the head scissors is his finisher or something, but he's going to try to end it here. The cover on Magnum. No, 2 count only. Mean Bean Okerlund picks up Officer Magnum. Smashes him down. Snout first. Just staring at this dog. That Mac and Me pun was terrible. I'm gonna need a Coca-Cola to wash that out as I take a nice sip of my Coca-Cola. Always here for the Mac and Me references. Whitten, you're just sad that Officer Magnum's getting the stink face now? And he was been here for a few minutes. Alright, so Green Bean Okerlund just rubbed his face I think it's called Green Bean Okerlund. I'm so lost at this point.
That's a good character.
What's this mean bean, green beans, Kevin Steen, Okerlund? Like, what the fuck does it matter? Powerbomb. Second time tonight this Powerbomb might win a match, and it does! We saw Charlie Way win the title with it earlier, and now we saw Mean Bean Okerlund defeat Officer Magnum. So Rich is out. I'm sorry, Widden is out. Rich hangs on. Stan the Dry Bear is 2 for 2 with his picks. I know how to book him. So Mean Bean Okerlund will take on Charlie Way for the Podswoggle Championship here in just a little while. Well, that was fun. Bye, guys. Thanks for the support, Widden. So, Widden's lost his pick. Rich has lost 2 of his picks. Now let's see if Tope will lose his 1 pick or I will lose my 2nd pick. This is a main event anywhere in the world. It is Hip Hop Brock, which is just Brock Lesnar in a fucking hoodie. To be fair. They can't all be the theme music drafts. He'll be taking on somebody who I've wanted for a very long time. It is, oh yeah, the KoolAid Man. Let's get it on. Winner of this takes on All Might. Man, the differences between the top half and the bottom half of this bracket are insane. Hey, to be fair, Stan the Dry Bear is your friend. He always votes for you. He always agrees with you. My other daughter just making... Did she just ho? KoolAid Man. KoolAid is... What is this? The Cruiserweight KoolAid Man? What the fuck is this? Why is he so skinny? He just looks like a red dude in a Hawaiian shirt. Come on, KoolAid. Always is a strong word. Did you not... Weren't you his 1 vote in something? So Brock Lesnar is looking to become the first ever 3-time Podswoggle champion tonight. He won the title back in February of 2016 from Santino Marella in dominant fashion. Ended up losing the title later on that same night to Finn Balor. And then Brock Lesnar defeated EC3 for the championship in December of 2016, later on that same year, before losing it to Drax the Destroyer the following month. So Brock, it's been a couple years since he's been champion. Of course, the KoolAid Man, beverage icon. Brock smashing away at KoolAid. If I'm not mistaken, KoolAid has Randy Savage's moveset because, of course, oh yeah. Now, oh, he's going to look to smash that glass leg with the Brock lock. KoolAid kicks his way out of it. Nice sneakers on the KoolAid Man. Can I make a separate page for Hip Hop Brock in the champion retrospective? Yeah, sure, it's like a footnote. As KoolAid smashes the head of Brock. Now, how is that beanie protecting that cranium? We do not know. We'll have to wait until this match goes onward to really figure it out. KoolAid Man pinning Brock now. Brock's had a weird year in this game. Brock was eliminated in the 2nd round of March Madness this year. Did not have the deep run after he was runner-up the previous year. Someone needs to tip Matthew off about not using any more Mario Paint songs. I actually fucking meant to message him, Stan the Dry Bear. Thanks for mentioning that. Because for the Super Showdown one, they used the Ain't No Grave, and I was like, ooh, someone should really tell him why not to use those anymore. Because we don't either. So I'm glad someone else picked up on that. He linked to his page. No, I didn't know that. Oh, you do the endings for him. Give him the tip for us. Ugh, that's poor. That's just bad. He's probably like, oh, this guy's not updated in a while. Probably just ran out of ideas. No, that's not it. It's not it at all. Alright, KoolAid Man gets Brock back in the ring. Looking for a neck breaker. Neck breaker on Brock. KoolAid is gas. Someone give him some of himself. Top rope. Maybe looking for the axe handle, or maybe looking for the elbow drop. Diving elbow drop on the Hip Hop Brock. On Brock. Gets right back up with a back body drop. KoolAid still fighting. $2.99. $2.99. Delayed vertical suplex. Got like the textbook technique of some of these moves by KoolAid. Going to the top rope, looking flying elbow drop. KoolAid. Oh, yeah. Drops the elbow drop on Hip Hop Brock Lesnar. He's too winded to go for the pin. Hooks the leg. KoolAid to go to the semis. And he got him. What an easy, in comparison to some other matches against Brock Lesnar, win for the KoolAid man. Tope is out. So your boy has a 50-50 shot. It'll be the KoolAid man versus All Might. And then Mean Bean Okerlund versus Charlie Way. So it is down to myself, Rich, and Spencer for the championship. The KoolAid man beats Hip Hop Rock. All right, before we get to our semifinal matches, let's determine who will be defending that Heels and Heels championship in our final match of that tournament later on tonight. Of course, your current champion is the Pink Ranger. She won it last month. Heavily contested Money in the Bank match. She'll be taking on, as I hit the random button, Natalya. Her mom never won the championship, but maybe Natty can get it herself. It's Natty and the Pink Ranger. Maybe shaping up our Swoggle Mania, which is coming up in October. If Natty can somehow hold the title all the way through there, maybe her versus her mom. Man, what a crazy match that would end up being. I think I accidentally did not turn entrances on, so I apologize for not seeing that Heels and Heels championship. We'll get it on the final match. Pink Ranger didn't get to see a lot of her moveset last month. Again, a lot of it was just around all the insanity and weapons behind that Money in the Bank match. Kimberly Hart versus Natalya. Totes appropriate. Natty big clothesline on Kimberly in the corner. Coming up after this, we got All Might versus the KoolAid man. Of all the things I look forward to in October, Swoggle Mania is probably number one. And Patrick, that fills my heart with joy. I need to start sitting down. I mean, it's still the end of June, but you figure July, August, September. Only got 3 full months to book Swoggle Mania, and do not have a lot on the table right now. I mean, they got to go back and look at the year as it's been, see what storylines we still have cooked up. Of course, we're going to open up with that insane, unused 30-man Rumble, which is a highlight every year. Nice drop of the forearm onto the head of Natalya. Swoggle Mania last year, a rousing success. Kenny Omega defeating both the Predator and Vader in one night. The biggest accomplishment of his career, undoubtedly. Then you saw Zangros take Triple H to the limit. Saw the banning of T.J. Perkins from Podswoggle, another company fucking got blackballed from. The stream has more viewers. The stream has more viewers than SmackDown. Well, we do what we can. Nice headlock. Fun again. Tonight's been a night of fundamentals. And Natty again is going to be a fundamental girl. Nice kick from Kimberly right to the side of the head of Natalya. Nice basement, like a basement mic check there. You're also at Swoggle Mania, of course, going to get to see the greatest tag team in video game history. That being Wreck-It Ralph and a hockey player defending their tag team championships. Undefeated at Swogglemania, those two. Pinfall here by Kimberly on Natty. 2 count only. Kimberly circling Natty, picking her spots. Running around. Going to the top rope. Kimberly looking to fly. Doesn't he maybe like the pterodactyl herself? Oh, went for it all with that spinning heel kick, and Natty caused her to crash and burn. Natty, big clothesline on Kimberly in the corner. Now Natty, sharpshooter on Kimberly, center of the ring. She is a long way from any ropes. But she will turn onto her back and kick Natty off. Once again, working on the legs of Kimberly, smashing them down. Natty not wasting any time, turning her for the sharpshooter. Turned her the wrong direction, though. Natty did not have good ring awareness there. Turned her towards the ropes instead of away from him. She turned the other direction. This one could have been over because there was a long way for Kimberly to go. Kimberly, spin out side slam. Kimberly going to the top once again. We saw her crash and burn. The spinning heel kick miss earlier. Looks like that's what she's going to go for again. Gets her up. No, instead hits an eclipse. Kimberly taking a page out of Ember Moon's playbook and getting the W. The Pink Ranger Kimberly is your winner. Keep thinking of Space Ace when you say Kimberly. She defeats Natalya. Looks like she's basically just Ember Moon. But whatever works, works. Oh, that's what she was going for earlier, and the Natty blocked. It looks like a spinning heel kick. That's just how bad she missed it. So we'll see Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, against Ivory later on here in the night. There's a shot of that eclipse once again. And there's that Heels and Heels Championship.
Still, Internet Women's Champion, the Queen.
Kimberly, your winner. We'll see her later on. Now it is time for maybe the most physically dominant and impressive competitor we've ever had. That bout is perfect for her. Right? It just fits. Championship on brand for the Pink Ranger. Everyone says it. All Might absolutely destroyed the Notorious Big E earlier on. Now he takes on a bigger challenge, the KoolAid Man. Over under on this match, I do not know. 2 minutes. I mean, it's not as big a disparity as the other one was. Let's get to it. I mean, if he just gets a piece of offense in, that is a win. Goldberg versus Lesnar 4. I was kind of expecting a Lesnar All Might match here. Bell's rung, we're underway. He comes right out again, and immediately some weird Japanese arm drag. Oh my God, this is insane. It's just impossible. He's already wake-up taunting the KoolAid Man. This is nuts. Knockout punch. Is this over? KoolAid is in the ropes, ref. What are you doing? This match is over. We thought it was record time against KoolAid. This is all-time ever. Jesus, bullshit, Christ. All Might. Like we mentioned earlier, we have had 100 ranked people before. That's why I didn't bat an eye at it. But this is insane. So KoolAid is out. Turns out this was Goldberg Lesnar at Survivor Series. Get fucked. All Might is your winner. We might need to book All Might against the Suburban Commando. You're a dead man, Ramsey. Maybe get a finger poke of doom up in here. I don't know. All right, well, let's see who the victim is. It's time for your Podswoggle Championship match. Your current champion is Charlie Way. He'll be taking on Mean Bean Okerlund. So whoever between Rich and I is out. I will turn entrances on because I remembered this go around. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss. I was kind of happy. I'm like, well, all right, the disparity between All Might and Big E was like 15. You know, KoolAid was ranked like 91. 91, and he got squashed like a bug. Mean Bean looks like Ross Perot went into an uncoordinated pull. Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I please finish? We've had a lot of fun tonight, and All Might is going to shit down all of our throats for it. Like Spencer knew what he was doing with who he picked. Beautiful takeover, New Orleans. This is Spencer's monkey paw curse for getting screwed out of so many guessing games on the podcast. Here comes Mean Bean Okerlund. Oh my God, what is happening? He infected the screen. Oh, it's smoke? I wonder if Spencer is ready for a tope level reign. I mean, he might retire as a champion. Mean Bean Okerlund has set the crowd on fire? What is happening? If there's one guy that can beat All Might, it might be this thing. I use guy very loosely. He almost got lit on fire. This is something. I can't see according to the sign. I don't want to see. Mean Bean Okerlund. But hey, he's got his work cut out for him. Wonder if I didn't see that clip. Caribbean Kid. I look forward to that later. At Mean Bean is officially taken. We had to add some extra snaps to that title for Charlie Way for it to fit around his waist. He's dancing. He's having a good time. That is why they're Velcro now. That is why. All right, we get it. There's this feeling of inevitability tonight.
Introducing the challenger.
Oh, we're getting the little NXT entrance intros. Good Lord, he looks like Sinestro got a brain tumor. Actually heard they are magnetic straps. Could be wrong though. Well, you know, I'm a purist, so fuck it all. That's what I say to that. The determination in Charlie Way's face. He's gonna hand that title over. Kind of like this ambiance here. Mean Bean, Charlie Way. Dude for Pepe Sylvia. Bell's ring went away. And Mean Bean comes out hot with a sliding trip attempt. Jumping cutter. Maybe Mean Bean trying to save his energy for All Might later. Come out hot, just like All Might has done. Back body drop there by Charlie Way. It's going to be Cena wins with All Might, isn't it? I mean, both these guys, these two guys had the longest matches earlier. Mean Bean took a little extra time to put away Officer Magnum. Charlie Way and The Miz went a little back and forth. So, see, KoolAid had a more dominant performance than these two earlier. All Might sells for no one. Cena sells the whole match and then wins. Yeah, that's fair. Look at that little toe touch there by Charlie Way. Ooh, he just got two stiff shots, one to the stomach, one to the chin from Mean Bean. Charlie Way. Knee drop there. Look, it's a very prestigious thing. Pardon me, to get just one title defense as a Podswoggle champion. Not everyone gets one. We saw the Miz and Miz didn't get one. Matt Taven never had one. Oh, Fat Man moonsault blocked by Mean Bean. Knees of the stomach. The Miz, Matt Taven, the Samoan Cookie Monster, Samoa Joe, Vader, the Predator, Jeff Hardy, Pentagon Jr., Paul Bunyan, all guys that never successfully defended the Podswoggle Championship even once. Rich Camelucci, Kota Ibushi, New Jack, Triple H, all these guys never successfully defended the title. Charlie Way hopes to get on the good list. And there's that head scissors that Mean Bean likes to use. I hate to tell you, I don't think that's going to beat All Might. Is it enough to beat Charlie Way, though? Become champion? No. I remember Charlie Way is classified as a super heavyweight because of his girth. Wind up and a punch. Nice elbow shot. Strength of Charlie Way. Nope. Mean Bean reverse DDT. Christian playbook there. Pinpoint accuracy of that elbow. After this, we got Kimberly, the Pink Power Ranger, against Ivory. Then our main event, All Might, against the winner of this match for the Podswoggle Championship. Vicious headbutts. And that is it. I was taking a drink because I did not think that was going to mean anything. And before you know it, Mean Bean Okerlund is your new Podswoggle champion with a series of headbutts with that huge noggin. So now Rich has retied me for the all-time Swoggle Squad championship. I am now out. And it'll be one of the Chicago boys, either Rich or Spencer, as your next Swoggle Squad champion. If there's anybody that can beat All Might, I think it might be that. Mean Bean Okerlund. It's our fourth straight champion that has not had a successful title defense. The last successful title defense was Nick Aldis. The title looks so small in his arms. Oof, that's the face of only a mother could drown. Get that off the screen. Yep. So it'll be Mean Bean Okerlund and All Might in our main event. Does he have the Abbey forehead? I mean, Mean Bean's been through some shit. He did his time in Puerto Rico, you know? All right. It is Heels and Heels title time. Ivory be taking on the Pink Ranger. Entrances on, title on the line. Here we go. He needed to stick a poker chip in there and then headbutt All Might. Look, whatever he's got to do, he better do it. Trying to make some notes here real quick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Internet Women's Championship.
Here comes Ivory. Impressive win over Mary Kate Olsen earlier on this evening. I don't think I've seen the Pink Ranger's entrance. I think it might just be boilerplate. As far as it looks like it is, she's just happy to be there. Saving the world. Wearing that gorgeous Heels and Heels championship that suits her so well.
Introducing the challenger from Seattle, Washington, Ivory.
Ivory stretching, getting ready.
Introducing the champion from New York. She is the Internet Women's Champion, the Queen.
Pink Ranger Kimberly. Heels and Heels Championship has had a much more stable history than the Podswoggle champions over the past several months. Those are going to wait. Kimberly comes out quick. Crucifix pin. Nope. Not. I thought we were going to have another squash tonight. Nice strikes here by Ivory. New York couldn't get Angel Grove, huh? You would think. I guess they don't have Angel Grove for Woods in the game. Never considered that. At least make it somewhere in California. I didn't check it. My fault. Just downloaded it. That's on me. That's on me. Kimberly looking to follow Ivory out to the floor. Spin kick. Ooh, look at these series of strikes by Kimberly. Of course, this is the championship match. Title cannot change hands in a count out, double count out especially. So this goes double count out. Kimberly will retain under controversial circumstances, nevertheless. Not sure what the count is at. Ref admonishing them. So it means it's got to be at least 6 or 7. Ivory gets Pink Ranger up. No, she can't win on the floor. Gets her back in the ring. Ooh, nice dragon screw leg whip there. Another dragon screw leg whip by Kimberly. Kimberly sends her into the corner. You just feel the tension. It's palpable in the air. Everyone is anticipating Mean Bean Okerlund versus All Might, our main event. Nice drop kick. Ivory again playing the ground game. Sending her out to the floor. Ivory kicking away at the Pink Ranger's leg. More kicks blocked. Send her back in. Ivory really wants to win this. Does not want her any excuse as to why she couldn't win. Get her up on her shoulders. Another spin out into the pin. Ivory to become the new Heels and Heels champion. 2 count only. We're kicking away at the Pink Ranger when she's down. We need to summon her Zord and help her out here. Back elbow to the neck. And there's that X Factor. Ivory, the face crusher. She gonna beat Kimberly and become your new champion. Count of 2. She does! Ivory, out of relative obscurity tonight, has dominated your champion, the Pink Ranger, and has become your new Heels and Heels champion. Would have thought she had learned more from Zach's Hip Hop Keto. She did not display any of it at all. Ivory, your new Heels and Heels champion. We will see her next month. Damn, get it, Ivory. Ivory, I believe I'm not mistaken, is now the 3rd Hall of Famer, joining Jacqueline and Alundra Blaze as Heels and Heels champion. Ivory could always get it. All right, Stan the Dry Bear. Sorry, 4th Hall of Famer. I wasn't counting Space Opera. Sorry, I missed that one. Ivory, your champion. All right, well, it is main event time. I do not know what we are about to see. Mean Bean Okerlund is your champion. I'm hoping for more than 30 seconds, but, you know, your challenger is All Might. And it is the Podswoggle Championship. Either Rich will retain, or Spencer will finally get his first title run. Of course, next month, I can go ahead and announce next month's tournament will be on July 24th, usual 8:30 Eastern. Currently do not have a theme at the moment. We will figure that out over the next couple weeks, because all of our past themes we've kind of exhausted. August, of course, is the Lethal Lottery. September is no theme for Swogglemania in October. So got to look at some of the game modes and figure out what we're going to do for July. Because we already did Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules is now in July, because we've changed all their shit. So we did Extreme Rules back in May. No, in April, sorry. Right in my backyard, Orlando, Florida.
And it's for the Internet Championship.
Oh, again, don't know why Apollo Crews is the thing, but you'd never sleep if Mean Bean was in your backyard. Is this Bo Dallas? Oh, My Hero Academia, that's the show. I've heard of that. This man defeated the notorious Big E in probably about 90 seconds. Defeated the KoolAid Man in about 30. I don't know if a match can get any shorter. He is absolutely ginormous. Pyro going off. He's a superstar. Wish Spencer and Rich were both here for this. just on the line so I could see their reactions to whatever is about to take place. Rich has made it his personal goal on the show to make sure Spencer never wins a game, and now he is the last thing standing in the way of Spencer becoming Podswoggle champion for the very first time. Not the only thing, I should say. Mean Bean Okerlund is the other one. Mean Bean has defeated Officer Magnum and Charlie Way to get here. Slow, taking his sweet-ass time getting there. Too slow, so we will skip. If Mean Bean loses, he'll just go to WCW as Grass Perot. Podswoggle title, more mood lighting. God, he's glowing. Looks like Lex Luger got fucked by Loki. We know exactly what he's done in each match coming out of the gate. Oh, God, don't look at him from the neck down. That just leaves him out even worse. God, nobody expected him to have a belt, so he's got the generic entrance. Why? Oh, Jesus. Looks like the Goosebump skeleton covered in slime. All Might. All Might. God, that ref looks diminutive. They see eye to eye with each other. Good Lord, here we go. It's Mean Bean. It is All Might. Hornswoggle reffing. Bells rung. We're underway. All Might does not come out running, and for the first time, we've gotten some offense against All Might. 2 straight punches. Oh, and a catapult punch to Mean Bean. Mean Bean has been punched 3 times, and he's getting woke up taunted. There's the knockout punch. This is absolutely, definitively done. All Might has just changed this tournament forever. All Might didn't come out running. I, for one, welcome our new Weeb Overlord. He didn't come out running. He let Mean Bean greet him in the center of the ring. He took 3 shots, and then in 29 seconds, it was over. All right, so the next tournament, someone needs to select One Punch Man. I don't think it's going to matter what happens the next tournament. I'm sorry I ruined the tournament. I bet Noid Mayweather would have put up a fight. All Might is your new champion. How much does Spencer owe? Spencer owes 3 things, so he will have at least 1 power to use. Bring back Jason. All Might has made history here tonight. Spencer, for the first time, is the Podswoggle champion, and he has done it in convincing fashion, and we will see him defend that championship July 24th, 8:30 Eastern, United States of Smash. The United States smashes right. 3 matches, 3 new champions tonight. New Heels and Heels champion, a very eventful evening. What's the combined time of all those matches? I'd have to check. That was the second longest. That was longer than KoolAid Man. Guaranteed longer than KoolAid Man. Again, I don't know what it is. Like, it's I don't know. But we'll see what else happens next time. Thank you guys so much for watching the Podswoggle title tournament live on Twitch or on YouTube after the fact. Make sure you go into arcadeaudio.net for this podcast and all the others in our network of shows. One tournament is going to need all 100 ranking characters. Maybe. Wherever you get your podcasts, we are available. Of course, if you didn't hear the news, love you too, M. Patrick. Our feed now allows for the last 300 episodes of Podswoggle. His momentum must be through the roof. I'm guessing it's probably 100. So you can go back and listen to the past 300 episodes of Podswoggle. We've had many requests about the drunk histories and about the Rumblin', Bumblin', Stumblins that are not available. Those were going to be put behind a paywall at some point, but we are going to slowly but surely roll those back out and allow everyone to listen to them. So bear with us. It's going to be a lot of work on the back end getting those back up on there, but we'll let you know when those are there. Of course, podswoggle@gmail.com for thoughts and comments about the show. Follow us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Thank you guys for joining us on Twitch. YouTube for past title tournaments. arcadeaudio.net/podswoggle mailbag as well. Hit us up for shows. We're recording next on July 17th. Next couple weeks. Friday, we have a game podcast for you. 2 weeks after that, me and my wife back doing the damned disgusting thing, which are not all alcohol rumbles. You'll know what I mean. And Podslam, just a couple months away. Hopefully news on Podslam coming up here very, very shortly. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For my wife who's asleep on the couch and for my child who has finally stopped talking upstairs, I am your host, Mullet, signing off for the Podswoggle title tournament. It is a whole new Podswoggle title tournament with All Might as your champion. We are swogging off. Catch you next month. Weeb Nation, yeet!